Hi, I'm Cynthia Becker with attorney Vince Davis on The Secret, How to Fight Child Protective Services and Win. We're going to take another call from Danielle in South Carolina. Hi, Danielle. How are you?
Are you there?
Yes. Are you there?
Yes, I hear you.
Great. Do you have a question to ask or a story to tell?
I guess both. I've been dealing with DSS on and off for about 3/4 of a year, and it's been like a game show to them. I first started with my mother. She would always call the police on me. I had disconnected from her. She would claim that I was like missing and stuff like that in the area that I'm in. So they finally started sending out the detective agents from the police station. And one day they had come to my house, to my apartment, and said they were looking for me. I let them know the situation. I disconnected from my mother. She knew about it. Yada, 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 this, that, whatever else. And the officer didn't show me any legal representation of who he was. He had his foot in my door, and him and the gentleman not even gentleman, the man that I had kicked out of my house that I had been seeing that day, he came down because he was in the area still from me just kicking him out. We're talking about women really badly, especially black women, black females. And I told him, let me close my door because I don't agree with what you all are doing here, and it's not professional. And he wouldn't let me close my door. The next thing I knew is I had PTSD. I had blacked out, and the next thing I knew I was in the back of the police car. They took me to the hospital, had me handcuffed to the bed in the hospital, and ended up sedating me. They put me in a mental institution for about 2 months, and took my son away from me for about 8 months. I didn't get to visit with him, didn't get to see him, anything like that. The only reason he came back with me is because my grandparents, who don't get along with me, they said that they could no longer watch him because my grandmother was sick or something. My son said they tried to put him in foster care when he was with them, but he came back, and the social worker was mad, saying that we lie a lot. And I was like, I just told you that. I just didn't call you to let you know that he was with me because I didn't want him taken away from me. I didn't lie to you about anything. There's a bunch of other details in the case, but we'll just keep to the basics. The second run-in with him was when I called the police out to my house about my neighbors who were distributing drugs very tactfully in the neighborhood, who had gunshots appear in our neighborhood a couple of weeks prior to them having vehicles in and out of the neighborhood like it was a McDonald's drive-thru. And on top of that, I was dealing with my family, who's very treacherous, who was messing with my mail. This is like government stuff that you're not supposed to mess with your mail, and they hack into like internet lines and all that stuff like that. So they had hacked into my servers and were using my accounts and all kinds of stuff. So I had called them out for one situation, but explained both of them to the police saw. They had to come to my house. I was told by 911, which I let them in, and my house wasn't the cleanest because I have chronic pain, really bad chronic pain, so it wasn't the tidiest that it could be.
Well, Danielle, let me ask you something.
Yes.
Danielle.
Yes.
Is your child with you now?
No, they're not with me. They haven't been with me for almost 4 months now.
Okay, well, Danielle, what was the question you wanted to ask me?
The question that I had was with my last case that with them, that run-in with them, they said that my psychiatrist was court-appointed over the case. Does that mean that he's standing in as my attorney?
I'm not licensed in South Carolina, but I don't think so. I think you have a court-appointed attorney and you have a psychiatrist. In my mind, they're separate people.
Okay, because they're challenging my mental state, and I mean he knows my mental state best. I've been seeing him for 7 years now, and that's like the reports that they have. They don't come in and question me about anything. They just tell me what the police have written, and the police have falsified the reports.
Well, Danielle, this is what you should do. Let me interrupt you.
Uh-huh.
I need you to meet with your attorney and make sure.
There aren't any attorneys in this area. They're all crooked.
Well, do you have a court-appointed attorney?
No, I don't even know how to go about that. They said they were going to take it to court, and then they said they weren't going to take it to court. They sent me a letter and said they weren't going to take it to court, and I just appealed it the other day.
Okay, well, this is what you're going to have to do, Danielle. You're going to have to talk to someone, a lawyer, and get some information and get a strategy that you can develop to try to get your children back. Okay? Danielle, I want to thank you for calling. Thank you for listening. And, call us back in about a month and tell us what's going on with your case.